Have you ever had that one person in your life who treats you like their personal ATM, emotional therapist, free Uber, part-time chef, and full-time cheerleader? But when you need something, they suddenly disappear like a Netflix show that got canceled after season 1? Yeah, we need to talk. Because today we're diving into how to know, psychologically, when someone is using you. And trust me, once you hear these signs, you'll start replaying past conversations like a detective trying to solve your own life's mystery. But before we go deep, let me ask you something. Have you ever had a moment where you thought, wait, if I stop giving, will this person still stay? If that question has ever crossed your mind, then buckle up because this video is going to feel like turning on the lights in a dark room. Exciting? Yes. Terrifying? Oh, absolutely. So grab a snack, grab your boundaries, and let's break this down. 1. The emotional parasite pattern. Let's start strong, because this sign isn't just a red flag. It's the entire red flag factory. Psychologically, people who use others tend to operate with a one-way emotional system, meaning they drain, but they never refill. They vent, but they never listen. They expect support, but they never offer it. If every conversation with them feels like you're clocking in for an unpaid therapy shift, that's not friendship. That's emotional labor theft. And here's the scary part. Your brain starts normalizing this dynamic. You tell yourself things like, they're just going through a lot. It's not a big deal. I'm being dramatic. But let me be real with you. If someone truly cares, you won't have to write excuses for them like it's your full-time job. Ask yourself, does this person check on you without needing something? If the answer is rarely or never, then emotionally they are withdrawing without depositing, and no relationship survives bankruptcy. 2. The energy check. You feel drained, not filled. Here's a psychological trick your body uses before your brain catches up. It warns you. If every time their name pops up on your phone, you feel anxiety instead of excitement, your nervous system already knows what your mind is trying to avoid. People who use you create an energy imbalance. You give energy, they take energy, and it's never equal. Healthy relationships feel like, that was a good conversation. Users feel like, I need a nap, and probably therapy. Pay attention to that feeling. Your emotions are data, and your exhaustion, that's the alarm ringing. 3. The convenience friend effect. Psychologically, users don't bond with you. They bond with what you do for them. They show up when you're available, helpful, supporting them, offering something. But the second you need help, suddenly they're busy, tired going through something. Didn't see the message, even though they were active 2 minutes ago. You are not their priority. You are their convenience store, always open, always helpful, and always taken for granted. Relationships aren't Uber rides. You're not supposed to only exist when they need transportation to their emotional destination. Ask yourself, are they there for your life or just your usefulness? 4. They make you feel guilty for having needs. Here's the psychological manipulation move that's both subtle and powerful. Guilt tripping. Users hate when you stop being useful. So when you set boundaries, they respond with, wow, you've changed. I thought you cared. You're acting weird. You're selfish for not helping. Pause. Breathe. If someone calls you selfish for having basic needs, they were the selfish one all along. Healthy people respect boundaries. Users see boundaries as obstacles to get around. 5. They keep score. Only on your side. This one hurts, but stay with me. When they do you a small favor, like a tiny microscopic favor, you'll hear about it for the next 12 years. But when you help them, they forget immediately. It's like they have selective amnesia. Psychologically, this is called transactional self-interest. They exaggerate anything they do for you to make themselves feel generous. And they minimize everything you do, so they never feel indebted. If you feel like you're always repaying a debt you never asked for, you're being used. 6. They only show affection when you're useful. This one's subtle but dangerous. They're warm and sweet when they need something. They compliment you. They're friendly. They call you buddy, bestie, fam, whatever. But once they get what they want, cold, short, distant, suddenly the best friend energy turns into, who are you again? That's not affection. That's a strategic charm. Exciting on the outside, manipulative on the inside. 7. You're afraid to say no to them. This is the psychological trap of dependency. You've been trained, slowly, to believe that saying no will create conflict. They may not threaten you, but they react in ways that make you uncomfortable. They get silent, they act hurt, they pull away, they act disappointed, they make you feel like the bad person. So what happens? You start saying yes to avoid the emotional punishment. If no feels dangerous, you're not in a relationship. You're in a power imbalance. And that is the biggest psychological sign of being used. 8, you feel unappreciated. This one is simple. Users do not appreciate you because appreciation requires empathy. If every effort you make gets ignored and expected, taken for granted, or treated like the bare minimum, then congratulations, you've discovered the emotional, freeloading behavior. Remember this, people who value you will show it. People who use you will hide it. All right, we've exposed the patterns, we've lifted the curtain, we've looked the truth right in its slightly manipulative face. Now let's talk about what to do next. Because here's the exciting part. Once you recognize the signs, you gain the power back. 1, step back and observe. Do a 1-week experiment. Don't cut them off. Don't confront them. Just stop initiating. Watch what happens. If the relationship collapses, it wasn't a relationship. It was a service. If they come to you only when they need something, there's your answer. If they disappear entirely, they were using you for the access you gave. Observation reveals truth. 2, set small boundaries. You don't need a dramatic speech, just small things. No, I can't help today. I'm busy right now. I won't be able to do that this time. I don't feel comfortable with that. Users hate boundaries. Healthy people respect them. Their reaction tells you everything. 3, rebuild your self-worth. This part matters. People who use you often do so because they sense you're generous, giving, soft-hearted, but maybe a little too forgiving. But hear me clearly, your kindness is not the problem. Their exploitation is. Being loving, giving, supportive, that's not weakness, that's strength. You don't need to stop being kind. You just need to start being kind to yourself too. 4, choose people who choose you. In the end, it's simple. If someone values you, you won't have to question it. If someone respects you, you'll feel safe around them. If someone cares, it will show. Life is too short to be useful to people who wouldn't even show up for you on your worst days. Choose people who choose you, not people who use you. Final thoughts. If any part of this video hit you in the chest like, damn, that's my life, then I want you to remember this. You deserve relationships where you're valued, not drained, where you're appreciated, not exploited, where you're loved, not used. And if you want more content that helps you understand people, psychology, and yourself, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Because your emotional growth, yeah, we're just getting started. Stay strong, stay aware, and stay kind without letting anyone take advantage of it. Subscribe for more.